Vanguardian TV. It's been a while. So Terry McLaurin is frustrated how the contract extension negotiations are going with the Washington Commanders, and he displayed that. We had a press conference at Eastern Motors where he was doing a commercial ad shooting, and he had a obviously he planned this press conference and he voiced his opinion with the frustration, uh, which struck me odd is that the two sides haven't actually had any conversation in about a month. So that was a little bit odd, and he's he's frustrated. He feels that he's did all he can for this organization. He's continued to put in the work. He's continued to stay injury free the last 5 years. He's feel he's amongst these elite receivers. He's one of those guys, and he won a you know, fair amount of money for it. You know what I'm saying? So now he's scheduled to make, I believe, $15 million, but that's base salary. And I think with everything else, I read one report where it was like if he hits all his marks in the contract for this year, it's 25. It comes out to 25.5 million he's scheduled to make, but the base salary is 15 million. So, yeah, man. I mean, Terry's been stand up since he's gotten here. He came in as a Redskin, and he's displayed professionalism, stand up. He talks to the media, win or lose. He's available. The last 5 years he's been available. You can tell he's been working out. He's cut up. I mean, you can tell last year he's gained some weight, and he's put on some muscle. He still said he said he still has a speed. He's still running a 4.3. But obviously he just got married this past February, I believe. I saw this little thing where they said that the team had posted some pictures of some players who got married or proposals, and they were showing pictures, and I think the ruckus was that, I think Terry had liked a tweet where someone said, well, that's very disrespectful because Terry got married. Why they didn't post his picture? But I think they posted this picture of his wedding, nice picture, of back in February. So you see what I'm saying? It's insane. But this fan base is very passionate about Terry McLaurin. They love his play. You see his jerseys. He's brought everything to the table. He's played with a revolving door of quarterbacks, and he's shined. He's shined. The team hasn't always shined. So now, you had this impasse with the front office with Adam Peters. And, as far as, he's the GM. And you got to remember, Terry's 29. I believe he'll be 30 coming up this year. But Terry's in good shape. Does he deserve a pay raise? Absolutely. Now, the problem is where you rate him. Obviously, you got Chase, making $41 million. JJ, Justin Jefferson, and T. Higgins, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, who signed his deal about a year or so ago. You just got Garrett Wilson that just signed, but he's 24 years old, so he's 5 years younger. So here's the dilemma. You have DK Metcalf, who signed a deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So is Terry in that 35 to 32, 30, 35 club? I mean, with his age, if he's looking for 4 years, of course they want long-term deals, man. But, I don't know. I trust Adam Peters. I trust the front office wholeheartedly. You have to now. It's not like we're not kind of we got some receivers in there. You know what I'm saying? So this is an opportunity for Luke McCaffrey, Jaden Fastlane, the young man out of Virginia Tech. This is an opportunity for Michael Gallup, Noah Brown. I mean, you got Deebo Samuels, and who's in terrific shape, by the way. I think he's like 8% body fat. He's working out. You've seen what he's been doing on the socials and stuff. He's been putting in the work, and he's up for a contract. So there's a lot. We just signed, the future Hall of Famer Von Miller, which was a much needed addition, because I think that might be the key that gets us over the top. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. Because with Dan Quinn, he can move Vaughn around. Vaughn has that bend. He's a pure assassin on that edge. His job is to attack the quarterback. When he goes back there to pass, separate the quarterback from the ball. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? So I love that addition of Von Miller. So there's a lot going on. Plus, we had to sign our rookies, the second round pick. Amos just got signed. And hey, look, man, I feel Terry McLaurin. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people in the fan base was kind of turned off about that press conference, though. TJ Watt, he didn't have a press conference. He got paid. I'm just saying, people do their own methods of what they do. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like it. It wasn't a good look for me. I get it. I feel for him. Like I said, love him to death. Good soldier. That press conference. You kind of, I don't know how to. Am I in the front office? Do I feel a certain kind of way? You got to. You have to, But hopefully, I think it's going to get done. I don't know what the figure's going to be, but I think it's going to get done. Hey, look, you got JD5, man. Like I said, we do have some receivers. So, we don't know. We don't know where it's going. I know there's reports that New England is salivating over Terry McLaurin, trying to get a trade or whatever, but Adam Peters got to do what's best for the Washington Commanders at the end of the day. The front office got to do what's best for the ball club. We're already one of the oldest teams in the league. We got limited draft picks next year. So, hey, look, man, we got to get younger. And do you want 30, 35 million in a 21, 29? Even though he's great, and like he said, he's just gonna get smarter and get more nuances to the game. I believe all that. So, hey, it's not my decision. I would love to have Terry back. I would love to have him signed and paid, but at an affordable cost. I know salary cap goes up, blah, 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 and all that. Hey, look, there's still decisions that have to be made. You have to look at everything, and that's Adam Peters' job. And, like I said, I trust Adam Peters, and whatever decision he come in, I think they're going to get it done, but we never know. You never know. You never know. When feelings get involved, people get in their feels. They start having press conferences, pressers at a commercial shoot with reporters on standby. Hey, look, everybody, like I said, everybody's different. Everybody goes about how they going about their business. So he needed to. I felt like he was frustrated. You can obviously tell Terry was frustrated, and he was measured. I thought he did brilliant, and he was measured. But you definitely can sense the tension in his voice and the emotions, and you know what I mean. And I want my guy Terry to be thinking about football, and I think that's obviously that's what he wants to do. This contract thing, it's a thing we have to deal with. that's the business of football. But hate to see my guy like that. But he's got a wife too. He got, like you said, he's got, they're planning on a future family, and all that comes into play. So we'll see. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Vanguardian TV. Peace.